Hello, hello. Happy New Year. How are we all? Hopefully we're peachy. Oh, we've got a Dan in the chat. I'm going to just have a rejiggle of all of my screens. And then maybe you lot should come a little bit closer. Come on in. I hope everybody's doing really well. So my Christmas tree is gone. Sad days, Christmas tree gone. But I can hear myself from the other room. Someone in the house is watching me. Hello Thindle, hello Coated Beard. So nice to see you all. And yes, I hope you all had a good holiday season and New Year and all sorts of stuff. So it feels like so much longer than just 2 weeks that I haven't streamed. It feels like an age. I guess I've had my house ripped apart since then, intentionally, let me state. I've had a new kitchen put in. Work finishes tomorrow, so you may hear some sawing and drilling. They're on to tiling right now, so hopefully it'll be quieter. We'll see. It hasn't been quiet this week and the power's been off and on, but there's no electrician today, so power should be stable. Fingers crossed. So yes, what's new? There's nothing new. Everything's the same. It's still 2020, isn't it? It's still a blur. I mean, we might be moving on a little bit, but I don't think anything has changed. So yeah, I've been hard at work writing content ready to share with you all. So rewind. I'm moving on to a video every 2 weeks, so there'll be one next week, just because I want to do better quality content, like better production. So I'm just gonna spread them out a little bit, so we'll have a new video next Tuesday. Fingers crossed that everything goes well. I am setting myself quite a high bar, but it should be okay. Fingers crossed. So yes, and then what else? I've been prepping for NDC London, which is there's the soaring. Hopefully, I have got NVIDIA broadcast RTX voice running, so I'm hoping that that's gonna cut out the noise of that. What have I been doing? Yes, prepping for NDC London, which my talk is in 2 weeks today, in fact, 2 weeks today. So there won't be a stream in 2 weeks because I'll be at NDC London. I've got 2 talks. Well, I've got a talk and a workshop. So I've got a new talk, which is building cloud-ready applications in .NET. So there are 5 demos in that. So I've just been working on it. Is there a problem? Oh, no, it's fine. Just additional lights needed to go on. So yeah, I'm popping that. I'm always a little bit stressed when I have a new talk coming, but I think it'd be all right. How is my music level? I think that's okay. It looks like it's quite loud coming through, but that's just that meter. I think we're all good. So we are going to try and crack on, just ease me back into coding because I've not done much. I can't remember how to stream. I can't remember how to do anything really. I'm a little bit of a lost cause. So we're going to work on Layla's little helper, and I'd really like to get that deployed soon, like really soon, so that you lot can play with it. Hello, Chris Jones. Hello, hello. Because that would be really good if you could actually use it and play with the room and have things like, you know, salad fingers popping up. There he is, coming in. I need to set him to monitor so I can hear what he says, because I don't know what he's saying.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
I'm not messing with the setup right now. We have had a new delivery. So yet another upgrade to Nostromo, which is the machine that the room is running on. It may have had a new piece of hardware that's rather large and rather Maybe, just saying. You can hear some interference. So is that like the soaring, or does that sound like RTX voice? What do you think, Chris? Is it? I can turn off the filtering and see, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I always have problems with RTX voice. We were hoping that it might be better. There are some ways that you can do it and make it better, I think, but that's all about setting priorities on the machine, and I didn't think I'd have to do that, but we'll see. So we are going to try and get Little Helper to a place where I can deploy it and we can interact with the stream via the web app. So that is the idea. I'm just gonna make this, got my mixer up humongous. Let me just stick it over there because that all seems good. All right, let's bring up the projector and see how that goes. And if I swing the camera around, I cannot use, I'd like to not have to use this keyboard anymore. So we'll pop that over there. And we'll see if we can get cracking with a little bit of code. So I can't remember how this works, so we'll have a go. You can only hear it while I'm talking, so it's definitely RTX voice. Damn it. Let me see if I can turn that down a little bit. So I'm going to just whack the noise removal down a little bit more and see if that helps. And we'll see. Okay, so Silicon Orchids asked what kind of interference, because that might help us determine what the issue is. And we'll take it from there. All right, I'm just going to press play and see if anything works. Because it may just work. That might help us. Alrighty, now let's bring this down. My flesh toned website still makes me smile. All right, login. Okay, so we're gonna verify. We're gonna slide that into the pink flamingo. A flat buzzing sound. Okay, I'm going to try something, Chris. You tell me if this is better, okay? If that's got rid of it, that will be our test. Let us see. Okay. All right, so I can get rid of that, let it go. Hurrah! And that's all running. So that only works on my local one. Let's have a look in room control. Yes. Welcome to room control. So we're going to put in a few more of these. We've got different visitors that we can choose. I think that was working. We'll have a look. I'm going to start the room up from Unity and see if that has helped. Let me go and have a look. Okay, it's still there. Interesting. So, all right, let me try something else. Let me do this. All right, is it still there? Let me know, and we'll see. Okay. It's constant now as well, not just when you're talking, so I guess RTX was removing it. Okay, all this wonderful coding content, and we're focusing on mic noise. Hello, Carl Codes. How are you? It's gone. Okay. Can't hear it now. Oh, it's gone. Okay, so it must have been this microphone. I was trying to like not have to have my big mic in the way, and I was using my microphone thingy here. All right, I'll lose the lav mic. And we'll go back to the regular one. Okay, let me turn this off. I don't have this one set up with RTX though, so we'll see. It is a Rode Wireless Go 2. So I was going to try and use that so I didn't have to use this guy in front of me. But for all of you, you can have, I can put up with the issues, all right? Okay, so enough audio stuff. We fixed it. Let us go over here. Okay, so if I press play on the room, we'll let that go, and then we'll see if I can, how far along on the coding stuff I got. I know what you mean, Chris. No, I don't know what you mean. I don't know anything about old headphones. What? Huh? They used to be wired? Okay. We're running. Let me go over to this. So I know we had like this working. So we can send colors. Yes, we can see a color there. You can see green. Choose visitor. Let's see. Let's have some invader because he shows up red. Yeah. So that's working. I can see Darth Vader in the background. So that was wired in. That's the wrong image for that. That's fine. So it looks like we were wired in on that, and I should be able to activate the projector as well. That might not have been wired in. That doesn't look like it's wired in, does it? So that's okay. Let's see if we can get that wired in. I'm going to minimize this, and RTX on though. I need to go. No, I haven't got the RTX on. I just said that I don't have RTX on here. That's going to take me a moment to fiddle. All right, look, you're going to lose me for a minute, okay? Right, I'm going to switch to this one. I will be quiet. Maybe I won't be. Let me see if I can wangle this. We're going to go here, and we're going to switch this. You are going to lose me for one moment. All right, there we go. Better? Now that's RTX voice and the big mic. All right. Okay. You better all be happy. My nephew went the first, oh my goodness, the first time he saw a manual car window opener. Oh. Yes. Okay, so that is the interaction. We have a balloons. I don't want to lose you, Layla. We didn't lose you. Yay. Okay, better. Everything's better. All right. I can't remember. So we had a command for visitors. What's this coding stuff? Does anyone remember how to code? Anyone? Okay, so I've got RTX voice on. That's all good. 11 out of 10. This is ace. For once, my audio is okay. Amazing. Okay, so room control. Let's have a look at where we got to. I believe we had just transferred everything over into here, into a separate coding file. Let me just unpin this so we have a little bit more Can I make that bigger for you all? That's quite good. We are broadcasting at 4K, so you should be able to bring that up. Where were we? So this is the projector toggle. It looks like I haven't actually, that's populating it. Room interaction, send balloons, send colors, projector toggle. So it does look like I have it there. Summon visitor. Where's the Hades mode? That's not being used. Okay, that was here. Let's add that. I should add this as a range, maybe. I don't know. We'll do that. Can I do that? Add range. Will I add them there? What does that want? That wants a list. Well, that's no good because that just is creating another list. Okay. Yeah, it can be good. So we've added Hades mode. So that means we should have a thingy for Hades mode. We need to just get a different image for the visitor. So that's fine. So we need send balloons. I don't think I have a balloons event. We have a visitor, we have Hades. All right, let's add balloons. This is all going to need a refactor because this is going to be horrible. Balloons. And this is going to be activate drop balloons. We'll sort out images that celebrate successes with a balloon drop. Okay, there we go. Can I? There is a balloon emoji, isn't there? Let's have a look. Balloons. Hurrah! Balloon drop. Okay, event type is going to be dot balloon. Why is that kicking up a fuss? Event type. Oh, you see, that's not a thingy anymore. So we need an interaction because we changed it. That should have flagged up as well. This is going to be an Hades. This one is going to be a balloon. Callback create this dot send balloons. Okay, so that looks like it's good. Let's restart that and see how that behaves. I got an actual plant with a pineapple on it. A real living pineapple plant. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. It's not in this room, it's in my physical world. Okay, so if we go here, we have nothing. Why would we have something there? That would be too good. Do I have to manually go and do this? I thought it would just populate. Let's go and have a look in here. Oh, the dingbat here didn't add these. There's got to be a nicer way to add these. Oh, there is. We're gonna go. Of course, there's a nice way. We can go room in Where have I actually instantiated that? Here. Let's not new it up there. We'll new it up down here. Let me get it. Room interactions. This will be a nicer way to do it. Is equal to new, and this is now going to be a new room interaction. So we're going to just need to copy and paste that. Okay, and then that one is going to have like that. Control KD. Now we can lose that. Okay, so that is that bit done. I can redo that in a minute. So that hopefully should fix it. Let's see. Does it go on pizza? What does what go on pizza? Oh, my pineapple. Of course, pineapple goes with everything. I had pineapple cheese for lunch with smoked salmon. It's delicious. And let's see. So, Silicon Orchid. In the past, we've had RTX voice, but it made pops and corruption sounds. I think it was competing for GPU compute. Now that I'm streaming, my setup isn't rendering the room. That's now on Nostromo. Maybe it's more clear. But throwing more hardware. Yes, more hardware. Like expensive and heavy something something. Yes. Throwing a new kitchen at the problem. Absolutely, really helps. It would make sense for it to use Tensor cores, not CUDA, but I know they got it working in a 10 series card, which don't have those, so I really don't know. CUDA and 3D rendering are the same cores. I don't know. Okay, so let's go to room control. Yay! Now it's creating them. So if I go and drop balloons and we go over to Unity. I don't know what's going on over here in the corner. Some weird art attack. Art Attack? That used to be a TV show in the UK. Does anyone remember Art Attack? There's all sorts of weird corruption going on there. What's going on? Let's zoom in. Let's go here and activate balloons. Activate. What? Okay, let's try. You remember watching that as a kid? Yeah, I like that. Art Attack and Funhouse. So Freeman just visited. No, Art Attack. So it used to be like art projects and you need to watch it after school. It was fun. Oh, okay. No, that is just lovely evening light, I believe. Okay, so why aren't these here? Yes! Oh my goodness, Neil Buchanan. The talking head. Yes, I'd forgotten about that. Oh, it's funny what comes back, isn't it? Okay, so this is not working. We need to go, but that was working, so I've broken it somehow. Why would this have broken it? This shouldn't have broken it. We've got those added. Let me go in here. Let's put a thingy there. Let's go and restart. Okay, this is just my test one. Let me go back into Unity. Oh, was it Pat Sharp? Was he? I thought he was in... Pat Sharp was Funhouse. Was that right? I had chocolate just before we went live. I found a chocolate in my pocket from the Indian restaurant. Balloons is broken. Is balloons broken in here? No, balloons is not broken in the room. It's... So let's go back to room control. What is going on? Oh, we've hit a breakpoint. We have hit a breakpoint. What is going on? Continue. Okay, all right, we've hit these room interactions. There's 3. Let's go. Okay. All right, so let us go through here. Oh God, it's gone up to the top screens. So why is that not working? Let's go and have a look at the send balloons down here. Send colors, summon visit. Where's the send balloons? Okay, let's put that in there and activate. Oh, did you see that? It's not hitting. Let's see. We've lost the colors as well. That's working. So for some reason, we're not hitting this. So we've got send balloon, Hades mode, summon visitor, send colors. That needed to be pulled down. So let me go and bring this down. And right, okay, so now we should have those colors. Send colors, event callback, summon visitor, Hades mode, and send balloons. Okay, I'm not sure why that's not working. Let's have a look at the card and see if there's something in there. So, yeah, so was it Chris said Neil Buchanan? There we go. We had a big talking guy in a bear suit named Bjorn who had a best friend who was a wooden snail on wheels. He was called Snail. We had Sooty and Sue and, oh, what was the dog called? What was he called? They were our puppets. And that is Sooty and Sweep. Sooty and Sweep. And they didn't really speak, but Sue did. Very odd. Children's programs are really, really trippy. Like really trippy, screwed up trippy. Okay. Else. Ah, look. It's just an activate button. It doesn't have the on. It might help if it had the callback. There we go. That's the problem. Oh, right. Let's try again. Sweep squeak. Did Sooty not squeak as well? What did Sooty? Did Sooty talk? I can't remember. Don't forget George, Zippy, and Bungle. Yes. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's see. Now that I've got the right button. And if I go back here. Oh, I can hear fans have kicked up, so I reckon that might have hidden. Let's go. Let's choose a visitor. We know that works. Let's try the drop balloons. Yay! Okay, I can see balloons. You can see them just above my head here. Now, I'm not sure about Hades mode. Did that activate? We'll have to have a look. That might not be fully wired in. So if we go back here, let's have a look at Hades mode. Let's put a breakpoint there. And let's go and press that button. Okay, so we've hit that 7. So if we go, all right, that's going to go there. And if I hit over to program, and let's come down here. Did I? Oh, I whipped them out, didn't I? Did I whip them out? I did. So that's going to hit unlimited. So there might be an issue here. Let's let that continue. So it's still not hitting Hades mode. Let's activate. So we know it's coming in there. Let me just come on to that post body. Yeah, that looks good. And it's not hitting that API. Okay. So why is it not hitting that API? Let's just bring that across. So we've got unlimited. It's post. I'll just put these in everywhere. I'm confused as to why it wouldn't hit that. Heifer clumps. Oh my goodness. Oh, anyone old enough to remember the clangers? No, I'm not old enough to remember the clangers. I love the clangers. I had a clanger on top of a pencil. Oh, the clangers. And bag purse. Bag purse. Oh, this is nice. Maybe we should just forget this code that I can't remember how to do and reminisce about our childhood TV shows. I love the clangers. They were great. Possibly dumb, but it's connected to the right SignalR hub. Yeah, there's only one SignalR hub. So is that the only one that's going to the unlimited one? No, it's going to the limited. That's why I put it on the wrong breakpoint. I put it on the wrong breakpoint. Okay, so let's activate. All right, it has hit it. So there might be... All right, so there's no message body. There's the interaction, and there's that. Now, if I head over to Unity, I'm going to open up the code there and see what's happening when we hit over here. So if I'm going to have to stop, and let's go and find scripts, managers. Oh, any of these will do. Let's open it up and we'll see if we can go in here. No, there's not a live and a dev one. Okay, so this doesn't look like it normally does. I'm just going to close that. That's not... Okay, so I'm going to go here. I don't know what that was. Oh, you're in the assembly C#. Okay, I'm just being dingbat, that's all. Here, this is where I wanted. There's just new stuff in here. So this is the remote controller that we're using. What Thindle suggested is Unity connected to the right place. Yeah, because there's working ones. So some of them working, only some aren't. So I'm wondering if I don't have the connector lined up, that's all. Which is what I don't have, so that's fine. So I need to come in here and do that. Because I refactored in here, we just need to come and do that. There's no issue, it's just I can't remember where I was up to. So we just have to go and do a bit more. So if we open up, I'm just trying to remind myself. So There's nothing, I'm not stuck, so don't worry. I'm just having to remind myself where I got to in all the various things, because it's been several weeks since then. So we want to, is there a Hades? No. Hologram, camera, key down. So there's all the visitors. Oh, they're at the top, aren't they? Are they not bound at the top? No, they're not. Lightning, desk fire. There we go. That's the one we want. I don't know that one. The sim racers come outside. I don't think I not mentioned it because I don't know it. All right, so that should be that one. What else do we need? Balloons, RGB, lightning, visitor, Hades. What else did I have on my list there? So we'll just let that go. If we go back into here, we've got a projector toggle. So that's the admin one. I'll hook those up in a minute. What I want to see is now we should have Hades mode. Right, I just inhaled some monster. Okay, so we can get rid of these because it's not this end, it was the other end. And now if we bring up here, I was hoping we could do this without me having to connect. Okay, let me go and connect the debugger, and we'll come down here. So if I put a breakpoint there, we're going to need to come into the connector as well. So let's do that. So have I got eye interaction Hades? So we should hopefully hit that. I'm going to put a breakpoint here as well. Let's go back and start Unity. Old lady with a spotty plane took the dog on days out. No, that sounds really sweet. I don't remember that. So that's not one that is familiar to me. I shall have a look at it. So come outside. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. Now if I go here and I click Hades. So we've hit here. That's a good sign. And it says that. Okay, so we've got that, it's come in. So that now is not my fault. That is now over to Silicon Orchid. He's done something, broken it. Oh, let's go and have a look in here then. Is Hades mode working in this room? I can't remember what the button is for that. Is it that one? There we go. F for fire. We've got Hades
What do you think I am, dumb?
So there must be something going on in here. So it should be waking up. Why is it? Is the key press working?
Oh, you're short.
F?
Money's gone.
Okay, so key press is not working here. Oh, it's because it's N. That's Elvis again. N. Okay, I can see that fire has just come in. Beauty's mode and fire and Elvis. All right, so if we come in here, I'm intrigued as to why we're not coming there from the remote controller. So, oh, I need to like stop fire. Okay, so let's go back over to this. I'm going to hit that. We've come in here. I'm happy that that's coming in. I'm happy that that's coming in there. And let's go. Is fire active? True. I didn't think it was active. Oh, okay. Let me stop that. I think that's because it was running before. Let's just get that to stop. Stop already. Is it running? Is it running? Was that fine? No, there was no fire from the PC upgrade. That all went beautifully. Okay, so there's no fire now. Let me put a thingamabobby there. Let's go here and activate. False. Okay, so this technically should start some fire. Start some fire. That's weird. That makes me think there's some weird thing going on with coroutines, but hello Luz, how are you? Fire came from the burning wallet. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so if I press this again, activate F10. This is so not my problem. This is a Silicon Orchid problem. It's what you do, isn't it, in development? Assign blame. Even there is blame tools. It's not my fault. Why is the fire not happening? Why does it work when I press N? So that should be the same flipping thing. It's really weird. Let me just is it gonna stop? Oh my goodness. So not a Layla problem. Okay, so it should be stopped. Let's go in here, activate. You can go. So it's false. We're here. Okay, I'm not gonna get stuck on that for now because I'm not sure how I fix that. That's what I'm thinking of. Is it to do with main thread marshalling? I think so, but I would have thought the start coroutine would have flipped it over there. Because this is all on the threads. So that makes me think that it should have been okay because we are flipping it onto this thread. But maybe we need to do that up here. Maybe we need to do this. I thought this was the helper method. Okay. All right, so I have to try and remember how to do this because I can't. I do have an example of this though. Let's go and open the example. This is in my proof of concept that I have it. There's the main thread stuff. So if we go into this SignalR, let's go up. Cube, let's open this. So there's going to be how we do this. So there's this helper code that Silicon Orchid has written. That is the Unity main thread dispatcher, and then there's a way that we push stuff onto it. So I can't remember how exactly we do that, so that's why I'm going to look in here. So we have a message controller. So we've got that, this. So I need to try this one. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go in to where we call this, and I'm going to drop this in. And then I'm going to grab this and pop it in. Oh, I pressed copy. Let's go. And I'm going to stick that in there. It's not going to like that, is it? Let's see. Void to. Oh, I see. So I'm doing it in the wrong place. Okay. So let's go and undo what I just did, which was a whole load of stupidness. Okay. So now we go into the toggle fire, and where we start the coroutine, we're going to do it here. Okay, so I'm going to put, not that, this in here, and we're going to grab you, and this is going to go in here without the start coroutine. This is replacing the coroutine, and then we get rid of that. Okay, and we'll get rid of that, and now I'm going to bring this start audio clip up here as well, and this will also need to go into the dispatcher. This needs to go into the whole dispatcher, so let me grab that, and we're going to put that here. And then we're going to go animate fire. Ding, ding. Fire. Sorry, I will not continue to sing in any form. It's so loud. Lisa has got to love examples. I was battling with HTTP client and JSON nonsense yesterday and actually found a repo on your GitHub to help me. Yay! I love it. Just like it just works the same way. Yes. Okay, so we've got that. We're not going to play the audio clip there. So now for the deactivate, that's okay. We've called that, but we need to just, where is the play audio clip? Because I reckon, yes, there we go. So we're going to pop the try catch in. And again, we're going to copy that and we're going to put that in there. Oopsies. Copy that, put that in there and get rid of that. And you are going to come in here and you are going to go away. And I think that is it. Okay, so I'm going to stop this and I'm going to stop Unity itself. And I'm now going to reattach the debugger. Okay, so now hopefully, fingers crossed, when I come in here and activate Hades mode, we come in here. We're hopefully going to do it. I'm just going to try. Yay! Way to go. So it's a main thread dispatching thing. So SignalR is on one thread and UI updates need to be on the main thread. So what we have to do is kick stuff that I want to happen on the thread over onto the main thread. So that's cool. All right. So let me just press the button on there. That's cool. All right. So that looks like we've got those going. We've got the balloons, we've got visitors, we've got colors. So that's good. Now, did we have the projector going? That might be the same thing. So let's start working on that next. So let's return to that. It's orchid fault. It was your fault. Why didn't you have that main thread dispatcher there ready? Honestly. Okay, so there we go. We've got the... I'm in the wrong place. I don't want to be in here. Okay. So, admin stuff. Okay, so we have the projector toggle. So I reckon we need to write that. So that was, oh, well, maybe I should do a region. And this is going to be admin. Okay, so let's just copy one of these. And this is now going to be the on projector. And if we go to the key press, let's see if we can find the projector. Toggle. Okay, so I'm reckoning this might need to also be, yeah, this is going to need to go onto a coroutine as well. So we'll just try it first, but I reckon we're going to have to go and update that. Okay, so let's restart that. Recap. Whew. I am working on Layla's Little Helper, which is a Blazor app that is going to control all the features in my virtual studio, the studio that I'm in right now. Because right now I've got a Bluetooth keyboard to the computer in the other room, which allows me to control things if it's connected. Oh, there we go. It's connected. There you go. Do you like my new light? Look. Oh, I've pressed this like 5 times now. Okay. Away. Look at my neon light. Oh, it's not that way. It's over there. Look. My neon light. If I go here and I spin this way, you might be able to see it better as the camera comes around. It says Layla codes it in green at the back because, you know, green's my favorite color. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's very cool. And I've got lovely new light as well. Have you noticed? I've got beautiful golden light at dawn. So let's go back to the code and have a look. All right. Let me put that down. Right. So that is our recap. The next thing now is I reckon... Okay, so stop. Stop. Let me just start all of this again. I think I've got it in the wrong order. Stop. Okay, but right. Restart. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Let's go there. Let's go back here. Activate. All right. I reckon this is a what's it thingy again. Let's try. I'm really hungry. I've got my tummy's rumbling. I'm having such a hungry day today. All right. So that is not hitting here. Is it hitting the whatever it's called. Admin SignalR connector. I don't think I'm using that. That's defunct. That probably needs to be ripped out. I think that's the thing. Yeah, that can go, that one. I was thinking of having a separate one there, but we need to stop. We need to stop. So let me go and delete that because I changed the design. So delete. Yes. Okay, so we've got the SignalR, we've got a projector request coming in, projector toggle. So if we come over to the other project, that's what we should see being set. Not here, projector. Not in there either. So that is up here in the projector. So we've got a projector toggle method. We've got the projector toggle. Good. So technically we should be hitting that. That looks peachy. Let me go and get ready to run this. The sunlight temperature now shifts over the course of the day. Golden at dawn and sunset, more blue at midday. Yes, it looks beautiful. It is a very relaxing place to work, in fact, Luce. Tell Orchid to make you a sandwich. I had a sandwich at lunch. Well, sort of like an open sandwich. And I had a bag of crisps as well. So I shouldn't be, I had loads of tomatoes and cucumber and pea shoots. I shouldn't be hungry, but I'm hungry. Which means I'm hungry. Hungry hippos. Let's put a breakpoint there. Let's attach this. Let's go and run. Why that's not happy. Why? It's weird. Oh, it's come in now. Okay, so that's attached. We're here. Let's see. So that is projector size. That looks like it's posting correctly. We have that coming in here. And that's as far as it goes. So again, this is a coroutine issue, main thread. So we're going to have to come, I don't know why I stopped that project. I meant to stop this. We're going to have to come and repeat the same thing and get this over onto the main thread. So instance.start coroutine. Okay. It's not the normal way. So let's just see if I can get it working. If we do the try catch in here, see if we can get that in there. Will that accept it? Yeah, okay. So do we want to do that there and put the if else in? Yeah, let's do that. Interesting. that's now lost that instance. Oh, that's because of this, perhaps. There we go. Alrighty. Too many of you. All right. I don't know if that's correct, but we're going to give it a whirl and see. Go here. All right, running here. Back over to here, running. I was happy that this was getting over to here, so those can all go. Interesting. So it didn't go and hit that. That's not where we want to be. We want to be in here. So let's go into the remote controller. On projector. Oh! There's one to toggle the size. Oh no, that was the right one. That'll turn it on. Let's make sure I've got the right one in here, because that could be it. There's two. There's a toggle size and there's a toggle toggle it on and off. So if we come up here, all the way up to the admins, projector toggle, there you go. So that's the problem. That should just be projector toggle. So let's restart this now. I hope that wasn't the reason why it wasn't working and I didn't have to do the coroutine thingy about Bob. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so let's press the button. We're now in here. Cool. We're now in here. Let's go. Yay! Okay, so it's working. And then if I press this again, that should deactivate it. Yay! Okay, that's working. Awesome. Okay, so the next admin control, well, let's do the toggle size. So if we stop this, you can go. So it's going to be here. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to wrap that in a try-catch. Go here. And now instead of that, this is going to be all right. So we've got the toggle small mode. I'll show it in a minute. So, well, I can show you on here. So I have the toggle size of the projector. Is that going to do it? I don't know if my... There we go. So that's what we're doing. It makes it smaller if I don't need it full size. Say I've got a guest, I don't need their head the size of the whole screen. They might not like that. You are playing Satisfactory whilst watching me? Really? I can't believe that you're not giving me full attention. I must have pressed. That's weird. What just happened? Oh, it's because I doubled it. Duh, idiot. Right, let's do that. And okay, so this one now is going to be toggle small mode. Okay, so hopefully I'm just gonna live dangerously and I'm gonna run. I'm not gonna debug it. Let's press play. And in here now, we need to stop that. And we need to create a new admin thingy. Let's go and refactor this admin list whilst we're at it. So up here, where we have our lists, I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to go admin controls. Equals new. And then we're going to have a new room interaction. And we need a one like that, Control KD, and now I'm just going to copy this. And this one now is going to be toggle small mode. Toggles the projector to between small and full size mode. Okay, so this is now going to be projector size toggle, and you're going to go now because we don't have that. And we're going to go down here and make a new method, basically based like this. This is going to be projector size toggle, and that was silly. Okay, so that's that. And now here, we're going to go and just change this one to size. So that should come through. Okay. All right. So I think that is good. Let's run it and see if it works. Hello, Eduardo. So I have this Unity application. I'm actually in it. This is my Unity virtual studio, and the studio has lots of features. So I can change the day night. I can get rid of this projector. So you can see that. I can move the camera around. Let's see, I have my visitors. We have RGB lights, all sorts of stuff going on. Balloons. So lots of things going on. And I want to get to
Hasta la vista, baby.
which is what we have done. So if I go back here, because I don't want to have to use this, and I'd also like viewers to be able to interact. So we have a Blazor application using SignalR to talk to the Unity application. So that's what this is. So we are just working on adding everything. So we've got, let's see if this works now. So if we turn the projector on, has it stopped working now? Ski. Did I break it? Did I break it when I just refactored it? Let me stop this. I could have broken it. Okay, so let me go back here. So we had room interaction, projector size, toggle, projector toggle, and then they are added to admin controls, which is fine. And then down here, that was added. We saw it. So if we go down and look at the projector size toggle method, you know, there we go. All right, let's make sure we're hitting this. That's going to that one. That should be saving. And if we go over to Unity, we'll attach. So I was hoping that I got that working. Toggle small mode. Let's put that there. Okay. So if we go back over to this one and run it. Hit that. So projector size toggle, that looks good. Interestingly, we are not hitting this. Okay, so let's put a breakpoint there. Okay, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop Unity just in case we need to do that. So let's go and attach that again. And then back into Unity. Let's play this. Oh, a big click. Right, so if I go into the room, let's start by activating that. So projector toggle. Okay, so we should see the projector come up. Awesome. So now let's go and see if we can make it smaller. Projector size toggle. Okay, I think it was just a desync, so that's fine. We can then get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of that breakpoint now. And it's gone. Perfect. Okay, so that's another bit working. Let's go back here. What else do we need to include? We need to stop Unity and we need to add in those other methods. So let's just get those all added now. So let's cycle day. No, let's go with this one first because that day-night one is going to be a pain. I think it might not be. Let's go back down here to our admin stuff. Private void that message. Oh my goodness, I've had a coffee. 1 second. Amazing. I now have a coffee. So we've got that. This now needs to be a message. All right, so on a camera trigger request, so if we go back to the key press controller, I've got, you know when you get like that little tickle in your ear, in your eye even, like that little, that's what I've got. Okay, so that's, we're not going to look at the resolution for now. I might not add that.
Oh my god, look at that typo. That has to be fixed. Bloody hell. Necked, not next. Go and rename that, please. Wowzers. I'm surprised he didn't notice that before. Normally they really get to him. So what are we looking for? We are looking for these ones. Okay, so camera animations. These are the 4 positions that we have that we need to do. So I am actually just going to copy this whole section because we're gonna pass through something really similar. Oh, up to here. And we're gonna go and write something like that. Now it's gonna be based on the message and is equal to start. Oh, I could probably get an message dot, what have we got? Message body start. We'll go with that, I guess, for a starter. I'd prefer not to do it on a string, but yeah, that'll be all right. Start. Let's go mid. Close. Focus. Okay, so that's the 3 positions we have. So we have, this is the focus. If I go here, this is now the close. If I go here, this is the mid. And then if I go here, that's the starting position. So those are the 4 camera positions we're gonna do. Itchy eye. So let's go and get those going. Yeah, I'm not going to do the resolution one. I think we'll just skip that one, as you say. Silicon awkward. Why are you on there twice? Why are you on there? Is one on? You're on Xanthoid on one machine and Silicon awkward on the other, aren't you? Wowzers, that's a strong coffee. So now we just need to mirror this on the other side. So let's go and bring up here. We're gonna have, I'm gonna just move this one up. We'll probably do another region. Let's do region admin and then end region. Okay. I was on phone when making coffee. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so this one now is going to be, if we go up here to, let's just close those. Let's just grab these ones and put those in another region. Okay, so we're going to collapse that region now. I don't normally use regions because I normally think they're a code smell, but for this type of thing, they're fine. Just when you're doing a whole load of setup, this is okay. In my opinion. Others may think differently, but hey, it's my code. All right, so if we go back over here to look at this one, sorry, we need to be in the Unity one. This, I want to get the name for this. This is a camera trigger. Let's just save that and go back in here. So we're going to have an async task camera trigger. And I'm just going to copy this one. It's going to be very similar. It's unlimited because it's an admin one. This is now going to be a camera triggers. Now we're going to pass in something for this. Yeah, it does normally need that. This way, I'd normally, if I saw a region, I'd think of a code smell. But really for this, I could put the admins in another folder, but I think that would be more confusing, to be honest. So in this case, I think regions is a fair use case. I think it's more, if I was to separate it out into another file, that would be more confusing than using regions. So we need to go up to the admin controls, and we're going to populate a new room interaction. And just bring that in. No. Yeah, that's fine. Blazor and Unity is an interesting topic. Yes, Hugh. It is, so I'm in a Unity virtual studio right now, and I want to be able to control this from a web application, and so that you as viewers can control the room as well. So you could have, like, I don't know, let's say some lights. There we go. That would make a great stream, cloning a popular project and refactoring into huge files with massive methods purely to trigger developer viewers. Oh, you are such a little stirrer, aren't you? So this is a Blazor Server application with SignalR to talk to the Unity room. So we're just putting in the various different controls. We're on admin controls, so ones that me and administrators can do. So this is now the room interaction for trigger camera. This one I might make into a different one, so I just have some buttons, but for now we're going to copy the same as in here. We're going to have a dictionary kind of like this, and then I will make a different card with multiple buttons, presets, that kind of thing. So this is a visitor dictionary. We're going to grab that. So this is like the start of it, and then we'll do it. So we want to have a camera position dictionary instead. So we're going to come down here, and I will go and refactor that from strings into an enum camera positions. So this is going to be camera positions. Let's go and make a new enum for that. Where did I stick the enums? In here. Is that right? Yes. Okay, so let's go and make a new interactions. We're going to add a new item. It's going to be camera positions. It's going to be an enum. And then we'll copy this over to the Unity project. So we will have this as start equals 0. And then we're going to have mid, close, and focus. Oh, you didn't give me auto complete there, did you? Visual Studio, honestly. So we're going to grab this and we're going to go over to the Unity application now, and we're going to see where I had the visitors. So they come in as that. So what did that look like? Visitor enum name. Okay, so that's going to be a visitor enum name. Now in here, did that manage it for us? No, not that. I'm just wondering if when you pass that in a queue, add visitor enum name. No, it is just a list of strings. So we could do that. And then we could try and match, maybe. I don't know. I was finding a solution in which I can view 3D objects in Blazor. So you can use Unity and then use WebGL. So in Unity you can render to, I think it's in here, you can choose what you render to. I know that's going to be quite small, but you see here we've got WebGL, that's HTML5. So you could render a WebGL version of something into Blazor. I believe it would go into like an iframe, I think, that kind of thing. So, or a canvas maybe. I think it might be a canvas actually. So that's how you could do it. Okay, so we're gonna have these. I'm still gonna try and make a enum here. So we've got an enum helper. I'm not using that enum helper because I stopped doing enums. Maybe I've made this because that's gonna be all right. Let's just make that. Let's just start that as something to deal with later, and which means never. I know, you're gonna like have a go at me. So if we go and have a look at how we did that, we added the names. Okay, so we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're gonna go through, we're gonna get the strings, and then how, because I can't remember because it was like weeks and weeks ago, did we go and deal with that? So we've got summon a visitor, we had the drop down dictionary. So I'm actually going to grab, this is our new interaction in here instead. So I'm going to come in here, we're going to call this trigger camera. And that was as far as we got. Okay, so we have trigger camera, change camera position. This doesn't need any images. Drop down, choose the camera position. So this is now going to be this dictionary from here. So the Knorka says you can render 3D to the web canvas without using Unity. It's not really a literally Blazor thing either, but 3D graphics are definitely a web thing. Maybe check out JavaScript 3D libraries. Yeah. Is that Phaser? Is that right? Phaser? I think. Trigger camera, this is going to be this dictionary. The type of interaction is a camera trigger, and we are going to use the camera trigger event here. Okay, so if we've done that, All right. Let's just see if that has worked. We're going to stop that. We're going to reattach. We're going to run Unity. See? Let's bring the room controller down. So that looks like it's hooked in. Let's go into the room control. Okay, so this is going to be... That's wrong. So let me just go fix that. Oopsies. Let me go back up here. Don't know why that did that. Oh yeah. Camera positions. Past type of, we're going to get those, and we need to just go. Let me just go and have a look if I had other things on that enum. No, okay. I'm hoping that this might work. So we're currently in the start position. Let's see if we can get that to go to the close. We have to do the mid first, don't we? There we go. Is that going to go? I don't think this is working exactly as I want. I'm just going to come in here. Maybe I don't. Let's start with tidying up the UI one thing at a time. So I don't know quite why it's doing that. Card. Let's go check out that. Why it's the drop down doesn't look good. Oh, there we go. Choose an option. We'll do that. So that's fine. We've got that. So that's that bit. And then I'm not sure either why that has... oh, activate. That should just be activate. That's why. Okay. Let's stop. And then... Actually, we can restart that now. Let's go to the program. Let's... I don't think I'm using those either. So I think it's just the same APIs. And we are going to be on the unlimited. So let me put a breakpoint there. Now, if we go back over to Unity, and that is attached, I'm going to put a breakpoint here, and then we're going to put a breakpoint here. Let's just see. Right, up here. As an experiment, we've had a much cruder looking version of this VR Studio rendering directly in the browser. It looked like a horrid late 90s video game. Yes, phaser. Oh, it's not a 3D. Okay. So room control. We're going to choose an option. So we're going to go mid. All right, so let's have a look at the message body. Right, so that's not being pulled through. So that's the problem. That message body should be the name. That's okay. Let's go and see why that's doing that. So when we did that, we need to just pull this out. I think it's here. That I'm just not adding the body because I am an idiot. Let's just go into the user And if we head down to summon visitor, yeah, look, we need to just do this. Let me grab that. And we come down here. Let's just drop that in there. So we're going to do, this is going to be camera position ID. This is an camera triggers, eye interaction, bind value unlimited for this one. And then if we can get int, we're going to use the position. And this is coming from the camera position dictionary. This is going to be the camera position ID. And then this is going to be a camera triggers. And the message is going to be position. This bit can go, and that I think should do it. So we just needed to get that message, send that through. Let's go. Chris Sainty, how are you? We're doing really well. My app looks great, thank you. Chris was a huge help before Christmas with getting my app looking awesome. So oh yeah, that's a good thing. Good to ask. So if we go mid activate, oh, it's thrown an exception. Object reference, room interactions. Oh, okay, that's fine. So this needs to be admin room. That's fine. Admin controls, come back down here and in there. Okay, so let's go. Let's see if we can get these last few things done and then we'll call it a day. And that will have been a really productive stream. It does. It looks really good. I'm so pleased with it. Mid. Okay, so that looks like we have a message body. Good. Let's head over to Unity. So what we need to do is see if we're going to hit these breakpoints, which we haven't, interestingly enough. I'm going to stop these. Sometimes they get desynced. Okay, so we're going to attach that. And we're going to run that. Yeah, so I don't know. Chris, have you done any 3D graphics in Blazor? All right, so that's come through. And our message is mid. Okay, so here, let's see. Oh, yes. All right. Now, is this going to need to be on a different thread? Yes, I think it is. Let's go see if this has coroutines. Doesn't, but let's go have a look. Might do in here. Not in there. Oh, I got such a tickle in my eye. You know it's horrible when it does that. Yes. Okay. So we do have coroutines in here. So let's stop. Joy, oh joy. So let's wrap this in a try catch. Really? You're going to do that to me? Okay, let's just copy this. Sometimes I despair. Alright, so now in here, we're going to put that bit that I copied out of here. And now, instead of calling the coroutines, we're going to use the main dispatcher. So this now is going to be there. This one is going to be there. Okay, so that one is the toggle movement. Yuri, of course you can ask questions. Not sure if I can answer them, but you're welcome to ask. Okay, so let's see if there is other stuff. Routine. No? Okay, so that's the camera bobbing. But what about toggle camera movement bobbling? That's that one. Let's go back in here. So where are you? Start set trigger. So this is the camera animation controller. So this is here. That is an animator. That should be it. So if we look through here, my friend actually recommended this channel to me. Do you know Joe? He says that he knows you personally. I know quite a few Joes. I'm going to need a surname. Hey Nick, how are you? Which Joe is that, Yuri? We're good. I'm just trying to get this trigger to work. So I'm still working on the little helper to try and get stuff working. And I'm not sure why this particular trigger is not working. But let's go and see. So, right. So we're trying to activate the camera. So we know that that's coming through. And if we come down, set trigger. Okay, so interesting. So I still think this is we're gonna have to co-routine this as well. I see. I won't ban you. Just behave. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna copy and paste this. And we're gonna pop that in here. Oh God, my eye won't stop ticking. I hate it. All right, let's stick this in. And then we're gonna grab you, home. Let's put that in there. And it's not liking it because it's not going to be returning an IEnumerable. So we'll have to go and do that in a minute. So this has to return set trigger. This is going to have to be return an IEnumerable. Is this not? Oh, this is generated code. Okay. So coming in here, this now is going to have to be in its own little what's it like this. So, and it's going to have to basically look like this one. So I'm going to copy this, repeat this. This is going to be set mid point. And that's actually this could be, if I come up here, we can do this trigger. Let's call that set camera This is going to be whatever that is. This is a string. Okay, so let me just minimize this one. That's going to take a string of trigger. We don't need all of that. We don't need the delta. We just need that. Okay, Control K D. So this is now where we're going to call whatever this is. Oh, but not like that. Yes, like that. Totally like that with trigger. Okay, so now that we have this, we can come up here. That's so not going to do what I want. And in here, we're going to do that. And that should be happy. Why are you not happy? You need to be static, do you? No, you don't. You don't need to be static. Why do you need to be static? Instance. An object reference is required. Can that be static? Let's see. Yes, it appears that it can be. Okay, so that's going to be that. So we can do that. And basically, we can repeat that everywhere. I'm going to just try that. Let's see if that works. We had a good break. I worked most of it, nearly all of it, in fact. I was studying the whole time, learning video production stuff. Okay, so now if we come from here and activate, let's go. Yay! Fantastic. All right, so let's stop that. We're just going to repeat that for each one of these. So let's grab that. This can go. We're gonna go and grab this bit. Let's grab this one. And is that it? Starting. Nope, we've got one here. So we need to go and get this one. Let's see if we can get that one to go. And this one is the last one. Okay, so let's see, that all looks good. Let's reattach that. Oh, my shoulders are aching. Spent a fair bit of time in December upping the stream tech. We now have wires everywhere. Yes, we have wires everywhere. Yeah. And okay, let's see if I have full camera control. And then that will be a good way to end. Now, next Thursday, I have a guest. So I have James from AWS, and he is going to come and show us how to use lambdas. You know, I've done loads of Azure functions, and James has offered to show me how to do stuff with AWS Lambda. So he's coming on stream next week if we can sort some of our tech issues out. We had a test run yesterday and I have some issues, so if we have got everything sorted by next week, then James will be joining me, and we can learn some Lambda stuff. Right, let's get rid of this breakpoint. So, right, we are in the start position. Let's do this. Make that small. Okay, so let's go mid. Yes. Let's go close. Oh, no, that's gone back out. Oh, because it's queued. We'll have to go mid. So these only happen in order. So we can fiddle that around a little bit. So you're seeing it right now. This is the SignalR. This is a web app and this is a Unity app. So Unity is here. The far one over there is web. So we're doing something in the web app and that gets and then the Unity app is consuming that via SignalR, and yeah, so this is all these two things are communicating right now by SignalR. So hopefully that is gonna, did I miss that one? Let's go and have a look. So we've got the close and then the focus. Oh, there it is. Camera look at target. It's probably the bobbing, but I thought we did that. We did. So that should be okay. But that could be it. So if I just, so I reckon that's it. That is an issue with this bit, camera bobbing. So if I just put a breakpoint here and we go back and try that, activate. So if we go through, it did an exception, but it didn't do it either. So somewhere in here is something to do with the focus. So I'm gathering it's the LURP. Let's go in here. And I think we're probably gonna have to do this as well. Yeah, no, it's already set to be that. So that should be okay. But so that should just work. So that's enqueued. Interesting. That's just a constant. Interesting. Okay. Just for testing, let's check it is that LURP that's doing it for us. And I am going to just comment that out, attach, and let's see if that is the problem. Okay, so if we go back to the app, we're going to go mid, and then we're going to go close. I say I'm going to work on these to be buttons as well, and then let's go focus. Okay, so if we go through, now that shouldn't have been hit because I thought I commented that out. I'm pretty sure I commented that out. Why did it hit that? What? I commented that out. That's weird. Okay, let's try that again. Because I reckon that's the problem, but I might need to chat with Silicon Orchid on how we get around that. Let's see. So we've got that. Let's go see if we can trigger it. We'll have to go through them. This is why I want some. They have to be done in order, so I think I'll do some different things with it. So we'll go in and then focus. So that's not working. Okay, so the focus isn't working. Let me just put a breakpoint there and see. Okay, so if we go through here. Interesting. All right, well, we'll figure that out. Most of them are done. So that is where I'm going to leave it today. Because I think that's good. We've done loads of stuff. So I think we can, yes, we can save. We've got the admin controls, then the user controls. They're all coming in nicely. We just need to update these things. There's still more that we can do. I want to work on the buttons so we can have some buttons rather than a drop down here, and maybe some buttons inside the RGB lights, so we can have that as a separate component that comes into the card component. So we'll have a go at that, but that will just be a little bit of adjustment. Yeah, so I think that's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, my shoulders are aching. It's been like so much going on with all the stuff happening in my house. Can I not do this? I think, oh no, there we go. It's just that connection. So Hugh will be controlling things like this. At the moment I'm using a Bluetooth keyboard to connect to the computer that's running this. But it will be able to, you know, do things like the RGB lights and all the interactivity that we have on the computer. So yeah. And also, you know, users will be able to do the user one. So I think that was really good. I'm really pleased with that progress. And then hopefully next week, we'll do some AWS and Lambda, and then the week after I'm at NDC London, so there'll be no stream, but there'll be one the week after that. So yeah, with all of that, I guess that's it. It's been lovely today, and nice and chilled and quiet. I love all the new features in my room. You may have noticed that we've got really great ray tracing going on as well. There's a lot more sort of things happening in the room. The lighting's improved. So Silicon Orchid has done an amazing job over the holiday period, just really working on the finer details of the studio. So it just looks pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm depending on my progress next week with my new talk, I might do an ad hoc stream. So make sure that you have subscribed and you've got notifications on, so that when I do go live, or if I put something up, that you find out about it. But yeah, alrighty. I will see you next week, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been awesome. So let's have that zooming out a little bit more. And Thindle, and I'm going. So yeah, I'll catch you all next week sometime. All right, thanks so much. Cheerio.